Good to see you, Siron. Steve Ma. Grizzly, mic on. We'll just get started with a buck and go and take it from there. Siron, good afternoon. We just got a new sub of graded coins in. A bunch of Syrophoenician tetradrams, which will be really exciting. I got some of them loaded in for today. Siron, I wonder if you'll also buy this one for $1. I think you bought the last one for $1. So, well under melt for this coin, which is kind of crazy. Things just go very nice for buyers very early in the show. Here, Umbrella, let's pick that one out. Is that a Roman Republican? I know, $3. $3. Thank you very much. Let's see. Eight, 6. Oh. I don't know if I actually want to sell this with 20 people in here. We have a cool Pegasus on the reverse. Probably not the best to run at the moment, but we'll see. Okay, AC 85. Let's see. 8513. 3. This is something that Gabe just got up and ready. Another Roman Republican bronze. Gabe looked up. Huh? 1303. It's not in the best shape, but Roman Republican bronze 03. What should we start this at, Gabe? This is not... I don't feel good bucking going this. So we're going to start it at 14 and we'll let it go from there. Roman Republican bronze from the 2nd century BC. John Patrick's in the lead at the start bid. Bunch of graded coins today. And then Gabe has some cool ancients, and that's going to go at the start bid. Rather at the start bid at 14 than at $1. Some great ancients. What else? We have some shipwreck stuff, which is really cool. I like the shipwreck. World War I medal. I think it's going to be up here. If we want to see a bunch of the medals, I can go ahead and pull them. They're all kind of sitting up here. We can run a bunch of them. $39.03. Here's a Hungarian copper Pultura from 1763. We have Mary and Christ on the reverse, and then Maria Theresa on the obverse. Go ahead and lower the time after this. John Patrick is in the lead, taking it down to the wire on that one. We'll go to 15 seconds with the 5-second refreshing time after this. This is an Argentine medal from 1706. We're going to start it for $29. Pretty large 1706 Argentina medal. 1906. No bids, we'll run one more medal. there's no interest in general metals, we'll hold off for a little bit. This is a 1898 Italian metal, Italian plaque. (1898) dated. John Patrick's in the lead here. John Patrick at 34. Turn exposition of the history of medicine. Nice pickup, Riverstone. $56.26. We're on the Cilician Armenian tram. Ooh, we do have some Alexanders. This one is particularly well struck up. Let's see, 96.2801. Sorcerer's in the lead at 40 on this. Nice details there. Gabe had just kind of processed this group that we had, and I think that it's probably a bit better quality than some of the WX60s that we were seeing a little earlier. No Cleopatra the 7th, if that's what you're asking. Not today. We might have something on the eBay. It's going to be a Cleopatra the 7th. I think I do have one in my inventory. But it's going to be like a $600 coin. So if you're like really interested in it, it'd be a Cleopatra tetragram. Cleopatra the 7th tetragram. I can try to fish it out, but if you're just looking for a kind of general like what we've got, it'd be maybe on the eBay. Any slabs? 123 B man. We have a lot of NGC coins today, but specifically Gen grade. We have some like Alexander units. I know that we have some of those Roman. If you're looking for Roman specifically, Roman Republic tetragram. Roman Republic. No, we have the Romano-Gallic Empire, kind of the crisis of the 3rd century era coins. We don't have any Roman Republic back yet. Okay, let me see. WX 9628. What is 9628 going to be? Oh wait, I see some of the 96. They might be on the desk. $19 starting this 1811 United Kingdom Condor token, British Condor token from 1811. Let's see, 1902. We're on a porcelain coin next. I think I'll have to fish around on the desk. So, $25 capers. I think that's a pretty sweet deal on that. 1902. Porcelain not geld piece from 1921. A 1 mark. John Patrick is in the lead. Here's a Tabaristan Timidram from the 8th century, from 780 to 793. Let's see. 96. Oh, N9N. If you're looking for like swastika pieces, can't sell swastika coins on Whatnot, but they would be on the eBay. eBay does allow for World War II era German coins with swastikas. I don't quite know where the WX96 is. Oh, it's one of these guys. If it's an 8 real. These are sick. 1634. Find this here. Okay. We'll start this for $400. Yeah, we'll start the first one a little cheaper. Okay, we'll start this for $350. We'll watch it go from there. Shipwrecked 8 reals. This is what you think of an 8 real cob. I think that's what we were looking for. If not, I can try to find something else out there. 8134. Let's pull it out. We're Draco. We're gonna buck and go this Indian coin. Tapers is at $5 on a little bit of a chunkier Indian piece. Lawson is in the lead. Have a few arrowheads today. I think not many, maybe like 2. $44 start on this Sasanian dram. And then we'll pull out. Ooh, this is beautiful. I attribute it as saltwater damage. It does not have a shipwreck attribution to it. Per NGC. Rupee. $49 start. And these are river salvage from Peru. I think that was the one requested. Okay, we'll go back to buck and go. $7.53. 1964 10% silver Morelos peso from Mexico. 69. And picking up for $3, John Patrick, nice pickup. 938. Okay, buck and go on this 15th century Indian jetal. Nice pickup, John Patrick. $24 start on this Indian silver rupee from the early 19th century. Nice pickup papers at the start bid. 14. 19th century rupee here from India. I think the 0911 will be, it's probably on my desk somewhere. As we get to selling things, is probably the only way that's going to come out. It's not in the order that it would be. Let's see. I'll keep on trying to fuss around for it. Let's see. We'll buck and go this bronze arrowhead. I think we have 2 arrowheads today. Both are Scythian arrowheads from the 800 to 350 BC. Lawson is in the lead. Bad Goat. Lawson. Bad Goat. And 24. Nice. Pick up Bad Goat. Cilician Armenian Tram. And I think that I pulled out the one we're looking for, the rupee that we're looking for. From King 11 the First. Currently at $33. Manny's in the lead. $24 start on this 1740s silver Indian rupee. We can see the date. Nice pickup, Resolumi. $150. This is a 12 dirhams piece. This is a silver Indian piece from the carts of Herat in the 13th century. Lawson is in the lead at Sorcerer's Stand at 19. Capers in the lead. Nice win there. 1229. This is an ancient Chinese Western Han bronze cash coin from 200 to 180 BC. Oh, 148. Another 12 dirhams starting at 17. We're on a 1/8 Sataman next. Capers currently in the lead at 28. On the 14th century Islamic piece. This is an ancient Indian Skyfate silver coin. Skyfate just refers to the shape there. It's a 1/8 Sataman from 450 to 300 BC. Bucking out a silver Morelos peso. Buck and Go. John Patrick's in the lead. Lawson on the silver at Morelos Peso. Buck and Go and Ancient. From My Asia, you can see the face of Zeus. Or Skepelos, maybe. Oh, yeah, and then we have the serpent on the reverse. Wow, at $1, we won't be doing, that's going to be that's a great win. That's a great win. If someone would like to sell us a bunch of those at $1, we will, I think, buy them ad infinitum. Fantastic win. John Patrick, you along with 44 others, or 43 others. It's good. Some good deals get to be had. Let's see what we've got. We will simply move on to not raw ancients. Let's run some graded. Oh, this might be the only Alexander the Great that we have, like bronze. Let's see. So we're gonna start this. What's the 1728? That's probably in a Q for Draco. $69 start on the Alexander the Great bronze unit. You have the club and the bow and the arrows, the sheath there. Sorcerer stands in the lead. And I'm going to pick it up at the start bid. We'll run a Philip II of Macedon. This is the father of Alexander the Great. It's probably one of the stronger looking units that we've seen so far. Very clear legend, Philippos on the reverse, and a nice portrait of Apollo. This would be a great win at the start bid, I think. Fantastic. Some silver pieces. Nice pickup, Tiffany. Good to see you. 5. $99 start on the Q. Lawson Capers. 1728 French Q. Lawson at 114. Nice pickup. 1771 Thaler. We'll start for 100. 1771 German state of Bavaria Thaler. Sorcerers stand at 104. I think you'll have a hard time getting them any cheaper, I think. Nice pickup. $26 start on this Tabaristan Hemidram. Small silver coin from the 8th century AD. We have the Zoroastrian fire altar with the 2 attendants on the reverse. Bama Breakers, good to see you in the lead on this one. UC Drock. Nice. Oh, Manny's in the lead. Tiffany. Wait. This is an LMS. I'm gonna run an LMS, then I'll fish out a Parthian dram. I thought we were on the same wavelength. This is one of the nicer Parthian drams or the LMS tetradrams that we have today. Ken Muscuri's 5th. We're gonna start this at 300. This is an XF. I think we have some choice VFs, which will start a little cheaper, around the 250 range, but this is an NGC XF, which will start at 300. These are some pretty solid coins. Let's see if we can. Parthian coming up next. Sorcerer's Sand is in the lead. Nice win. $79 start on this rarities, the second Parthian dram. Bama Breakers is in the lead. Nice looking piece. Nice pickup, Bama Breakers. Maximian, uncirculated MS, mint state. Roman coin. And Aurelian Ionis, starting at 200. Let's see, 600909. We have the Emperor with shaking hands with Jupiter. Victory is over the handshake. $60.09. This is the one we're looking for. $24 start. And the 1788 Indian rupee. Reslumi is in the lead. Reslumi is still in the lead at 27. Nice pickup. Cilician Armenian Tram, $29 start. This is from the new group that Gabe just inventoried. We have 11 the first on the obverse. For Draco Capers. We'll run a Gen grade coin next. Capers is in the lead. Nice pickup, Karen. Gallienus, Antonianus, $29 start. Bama Breakers in the lead on this one, $33. Okay, I found the other Parthians. 401. UC, nice win. Senatrices, $79 start. This probably is not one of the better looking ones, but 93 to 96, 93 to 69 BC. Let's see, I'll probably discount that one. I'll see how low I can go on that one. That's probably one of the worst ones out of the group, to be honest. Okay, and I don't see this one in here. I wonder if your data is fine. Oh, okay. Any crown beaver? We do have some crown side beavers. We just sold a Thaler and an Q not too a few minutes ago. I think the various pronunciations go around. Some people pronounce it with an aspirated k, like dracum, and then some people pronounce it dram. Much easier for me to say dram. I don't come from I speak very Southern English, very Southern English. Did not grow up speaking like Arabic or Hebrew. Let's see, 69. Mithridates the third. Drachma. Tiffany's in the lead on this. Let's see what I can do on this one. Nice pickup, Tiffany. Hmm? Oh, this one? Well, let's run a Pruda next. I'm gonna die. 104 start on the NGC Choice via Pruda. Ooh, yes, we can run. I'll show off what we do have, kind of like shipwreck wise. Oh, we do have a El Cas, which is like a pretty attributed like ID'd shipwreck. These we don't have the shipwreck provenance on these. NGC has just, or PCGS has designated them as being saltwater damage. Let me find an El Cas because I know that there are some. This is the MARCG stuff, if you want to see it. The Cleopatra that we have is going to be like a Cleopatra the 7th that I don't think is in the show. Like, Sorcerer, we've probably seen it. It's probably on the eBay by now. It might not be, but I think it is on the eBay. Or it's in my eBay workflow. Treasure_town_coins is going to be the eBay handle. I think all of the cobs that we have are going to be saltwater damage. AC 85. Let's see if I can pull that out. 8508. Oh, this is interesting. This is a tri-obol. I think I've had pretty poor luck today buck and going. This will probably determine if there are any more buck and goes today. Buck and go this 5th century BC Lucania silver piece. We have the bucking bull on the reverse, which I think is really cool. John Patrick is in the lead. We have helmets at Athena on the obverse. You can obviously see the chip. It's pretty low grade, but really cool, affordable coin. Bad Goat, gonna pick that one up. I think that's a great win. $49 start on this left-facing Apollo portrait of Philip II. Ooh, really good reverse on this as well. Nice pickup, Tiffany. Let's see, here's a Siglos in the Achaemenid Empire. This is Persia. We'll sell this for $119. Persian Siglos, Thessalonian League, Philip II, Lusitania, Gordian. We see the Persian Archer on the obverse. We have a really attractive Marcus Aurelius today. It's a really awesome coin. Okay, let's see. We were looking for the El Cas. There might be a little bit of shipwreck on there. I don't know if we would have a whole lot of shipwreck on there. There might be a little bit. Let's run. 139 start on this Roman Republic Denarius. Biga on the reverse, the 2 horses. Roma. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, we've got them. 117. We're starting this for 200. El Kaz, Shipwreck. Oh no, this is maybe not 200. Let's see. Okay, LMS, Canvas Gears, eBay. Okay. Christian had responded on a different one. I was worried for a minute. Obviously, DK, obviously. Let's see. It looks like an F-bomb in there. Yes, it does. Okay. Let's slowly clean this dust off. I've kind of spewed a lot of fun things that I thought were fun on the desk. $24 start on this 19th century rupee. Maybe not. This is actually apparently not fun. Like I could show some of this. This is going to be like pricier things, but this is what people want. NGC XF. The best Alexander that we have, it's probably going to be one of the SKUs ending in 2 or 3. And they're going to be the ones starting at 200. But they're both raw. They're both raw coins that we do have some owls. They're both raw coins that I'm planning on subbing this week or early next week. But I was like, you know what? It might be. We'll give it a shot on Whatnot first. If it doesn't sell, we'll send them to NGC. Because they're generally that stuff does pretty well in NGC holders. Okay. I want another Carts of Herat. If you can, maybe it's 6301, 6302 maybe. No, I'm building that sub currently. So that we haven't put that one through yet. Capers in the lead at the start bid on this Carts of Herat silver piece. That's where it goes. So this is going to be probably one of the 2 better ones. 6302. So we'll start this for 200. It's posthumous. We do have a decent owl. Yeah, I think I'll end up saving this. We're going to start this one, I think. bit over $1,500, and I think close to $1,600. NGC MS Owl. Constantine the Great. Tyler, we have some also that we're liquidating today. 4802. I saw this for 26. It's a Baristan Hemidram. This is an anonymous type. Okay. $115. We'll start this for 19. This is a bronze octagonal jeton with some pleasant luster to it from the 1800s, 19th century. Okay, if there are any requests, let me know. If I've missed any requests, feed them back to me. A514. $1403. Vikia. We have some very fun spelling for some of these Greek coins. Some of the cities. Medieval Jerusalem, soon. When do you think it'll come in, Gabe? Gabe bought some. We're still waiting on it to come in. Kingfish is at $4. We did pay more than 4. 123 B man, we can. Is this the Mahmoudi or what is this?
No, that's the one I just gave you. That's a Crusader imitation of an Ivy there. But a lot of the people think one of the places that they really like to make religion is
I don't know what I'm looking at, Gabe. I don't want to show. Let me see. Gabe. Oh no, we dropped one. Gabe said this would have been minted in Jerusalem during the Crusader period. So this is an Islamic imitation, or it's an imitation of Islamic piece, or what is it?
Yeah, imitating the Ivy.
It's an imitation of an Ayyub Durham.
Yeah, they're actually dated in 80 calendar. 1253. That's the easiest.
Oh, it's dated on the 80 calendar?
That's how you know it's imitation. Or that's the
oh, interesting. In Arabic numerals, or?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm just wondering. Yeah. So this is a piece that we'll have sometime soon. What is that worth, Gabe? $1 million? Okay, we'll run some more NGC Roman Gen Grade. Yes, we can. $29 start. Oh, this is part of the Zoo series. We have like an antelope on the reverse. 123 B-Man. Zoo series is popular. We've sold some raw coins on eBay above the $30 mark of the Zoo series. Nice pickup. And then let me pick out some of the Thracian pieces. I don't see that in here. Oh, 112. Do we have a lot of silver jetons? We might. Okay, we'll buck and go this Notgeld piece from 1919, German state of Bavaria. Siege. I don't know, Tyler. Gabe, have we ever seen a siege on a Pisidia coin? We do have a few Chinese coins.
Selge.
Selge.
We don't have any with that type stuff, but they're pretty common. We get them often.
Gabe said we get them in often, but we don't have any today. Well, it's a nice win. I don't know why some of these aren't coming up. 88, 12.
Oh wait, we do have one. Technically, in the slot.
Gabe says we do have one. $900.
900, 198.
Okay. So we can try to look for that. Here's a Western Han Chinese coin. Yes, check the shop for coins. That's what we have Chinese-wise. Oh, stop. 0124. We want to see Thracian. Let's see. That's going to be some of the new stuff. I think it's going to be an AD 77. Okay. Buck and go on the Indian bronze from 1891. 1891 Indian bronze. 87. Lawson is in the lead. This is a group that we just got in. I think we're going to start coins for 14. I'll let them run from there. Obverse Portrait of Dionysius. Then we have Apollo on the reverse. I don't know if we have those specifically. That is good advice, Aspire. If you just type in class like C or class E, F, or K in the shop, they would populate. My guess is that we do not have one of those. We usually put the scarcer ones on eBay. Yeah, most of the stuff is going to be like revolve around type, I do suppose. 964601. Blue call, what is that going to be? Is that going to be a cob? Oh, Austrian Netherlands. What? We'll show the owl. Kronenthaler. Let's see if we can find that Parthian. I feel like that was the Parthian that we ran earlier. Maybe we got double uploaded. I need to kind of look through the piles a little bit, so no worries. I think we're going to start this at like 16 or 1700. So if you're interested in this mill, I can actually check what we have it at. 175. Yeah, 1600 is the start on this guy. If you're interested in that one, you know. Let's pull him out. WX, WYO4. Okay, wait. I might find. I think I found the group that you're looking for. W6. 46? Okay, Luke Hall, I think I found the coin that you wanted to see. We're locked in here. Let's just go ahead and fucking go. And then that will give me time to find the other ones. 1789, Austrian Netherlands, 1/4 Kronenthaler. Fucking go. Had very many multiples. Race. 40406. Or 406. Nice pickup tapers. I think this is going to be a jeton. $49 start. $17.39 dated Louis V jeton. Fucking go worked. Worked. Let's pick up Lord Draco. Let's see. 3. 28. $19 start in this 1680s French bronze jeton. There's the date, 1680 French bronze jeton. At the start bid. Okay. Let's see, 04. And then 1743 silver jeton. 030 040. See if we can find the Jerembra. Capers is in the lead. .046. This is a Philip II unit. Father of Alexander the Great. Tiffany's in the lead. Nice pickup. The first is not there. This one actually might be the highest technical grade that we have today. Let's see, 353 of 5. NGC Choice XF. We're going to start this at the same price that we started the XF that sold a little earlier at 300. And we'll let it go from there. Dated 36/35 BC. NGC Choice XF. Mammill is currently in the lead. Very, very fine example. Nice pickup. Ooh, it might actually be... Okay, 030... 040 is what we're looking for. Okay, I see it. Let's 030039. Maybe it's a silver piece we're looking for. 030024. I agree. There's some NGC tries too hard on some of these designations. And some of the annotations and notes. Tiffany is in the lead at 53. This is a nice looking one. Obverse Portrait of Apollo, Philippos. You can see a control mark right there. I can't quite make out what it is, but a lot of detail on this one. I think that's a good win at the start field, especially. Okay, we'll run some Roman. They're 17th century. I think they're all 1600s. There's a Tetricus II. Aspire, I might make you a mod. They're all going to be 17th century today. I think the date range on the average one is going to be like 1622 to 1634 on. Let's see what that is, Gallienus. 0326. Tetricus II ruling as Caesar under his father, Tetricus I. 0326. $19 start on the 1691 bronze jeton. More nice Greek bronze. Let's see what we can find. We have a Pope, it looks like. Oh, 5-6. Capers currently in the lead. 1691. Nice pick up Gallienus. No, it's not there. 3-5. There's a few points up on my desk I don't have in front of me. Let's see. Instructions. Spirit probably won't help. Yeah, I actually probably have that opinion. It might not. It might not help. No, actually, Gabe and I were talking about that. Gabe and I were saying that do people generally read show notes? I'm kind of of the opinion that people don't read show notes generally, but if people do read show notes, we might practice doing that like more consistently. or at all. 123 B-Man. That is true. A pinned message is hard to miss. Okay, we want to see Greek bronzes. Why can't I find any Greek bronzes? $198. This is kind of like a Greek bronze. It's a Roman provincial bronze under Antoninus Pius. I started for 36. Should be pretty low. An 824. Tiffany's in the lead at 36. And nice get. These are some new coins that we just got in. This is a Caracalla and XF. I just opened this box today. Just got it back from Laodicea. We're going to start it for 139 Caracalla and NGC XF. Sorcerer stands in the lead. These should be, I think, quite popular. Right? Sorcerer stand still in the lead, 56.22. Nice pickup. 11 the first Cilician Armenian tram. Pretty good portraits there. We'll run another arrowhead after this. And this is the last arrowhead that we have today. Buck and go. A little broken off. Currently at $1. You pay a lot more than $1 for it. We're on a Caracalla Choice VF next. Nice pickup, Lawson. Choice VF Caracalla, 139 start. Still from Laodicea. Nice pickup. $17 start on the Tixilla 1/8 Sotoman ancient silver Indian coin. I don't know why these aren't selling at this price, but maybe we just need to wholesale them out around this. Okay. Start this for 14. This should hopefully receive at least 2 bids, 3 bids. I'm gonna run another ancient. Let's see, shilling next. WX 36, 3502. Nice pickup, George Wilson. Tetricus, $29 start. 35.2. Hmm. 123 B-Man, 1434. There's also a coin that I'm not seeing. Oh wait, I think I found it. My box is already horrible. Okay, Buck and Go. I don't know why we have this. 1968 lira. That is a nice looking piece. 0216 from a BU set. $35.0216. Silver 1917 British shilling. George V on the obverse. Big Poppy's at 22. Okay, this Thessalonian League. $49 start on this bronze. We have Athena on the reverse. Thessalonian League bronze. Nice pickup, Tiffany. Caracalla Choice VF. Bill and Tetradram from Antioch. So past ones that we ran were from Laodicea. This is from Antioch. Tiffany's at the start bid. It's a very nice win. And 5. This one is also from Antioch. We're on an Elagabalus after this. We had a bunch of Caracalla set in that sub. Elagabalus and Choice XF. 150 start. Choice XF Elagabalus. Eat slab for dinner. Ooh, and then a bit more fun of a piece, I think. That will probably... If Tiffany gets this for 150, that'll probably... Or I have it starting at 139. That will probably be a great deal. This is an XF Macrodus. So I would not be surprised if this trended closer to 200. Not be. Tiffany's at 144, which I think that's going to be a really fantastic win there for a Macronus. Bunch of medals. Let's see, 49.05. $12 start on this. This is a Kreuzer. We said we couldn't see all of the date, maybe. That looks like 1800 to me. I don't know what it looks like to you. I'd say that's 1800. It's definitely 1800. We're on some of these metals. $34 start on this 1917 World War I medal from France. 69. No medals. 204. $29 start on this Tetricus II as Caesar Antonianus from 274. Yeah, that's going to be a Sorcerer stands in the lead. Thaler, I think. Yeah, it's going to be a Thaler. We can get it up soon. I'll run 2 more graded Ancients, and then I'll pull that one up. 1, 2, 3, B-Man is in the lead on this Victorinus. Antonianus. Nolan's in the lead. And then 1 more Victorinus. Nolan in the lead at the start bid. Clearly read his name there, starting with the V. 1, 2, 3, B-Man. Picking that one up. $99 start on this German state of Bavaria Thaler. 1769 dated. We have Mary and Christ portrayed. Let's do a $22 start here. Arab Sasanian Himidram. This is an anonymous piece from the 8th century. Silver Islamic coin. Or, I guess it's not Islamic. Let's see. 038. Nice pickup posthumous. If there are any requests, let me know. Love to see them. $66. $79. Let's see, $29 start on this 19th century French rifle, like shooting metal. That's a large bronze piece. We'll run out another rupee after this. Yes, we can run a slab widow's mite soon. Let's see, $24 start on this 1700s Muar rupee. So we have a few procurators Pruta and some Maccabean Kings. So 104 start on this MGC Choice VF Maccabean Kings. You can see the wreath with some pretty clear inscription. And then there's some procurators. If we're interested in that, we can look at that. Gordon the Third Tet. Is that this one? Yeah, NGC AU tetragram. 169 start. This one should probably see some room to run, I'd imagine. There's not too many NGC like AUs. I don't think there is a Gordon the Third AU available online. Tiffany's in the lead on this one. Gets it at 169. Uh, 191. See if this cuts it down. No, it doesn't. Porcius Festus. 114 start on this Choice VF. And these are the Pruta that we have. Retro is in the lead. Nice win. We have some Ptolemaic bronzes, which are cool. Let's see, 56, 22. Run a trachea, just fucking go. Manuel the First Comnenus. Oh, there we can see the Nembe portrait of Christ there. And again, wow. No, oh man. At $1. That is the last buck and go for Ancients today. Nice win on that one, posthumous. That was not bronze disease, probably deposits, but man. Where did that one go wrong? What happened? I had pretty good detail to it. The next gen, I hope it's glitching. I hope. Man. Okay, if there are any requests, let me know. I'm gonna take a sip of water. No 2 reals. Big offer. We have a few 2 reals on the eBay if you're interested. I think they're probably gonna be like Charles the Second, Philip the Fifth. Okay. Any requests, let me know. It's 4:30. I guess we're going for an hour. I have the prices in. I don't think that we do have any Tomac under 100. No. All we have are the nicer ones. We paid over 100 for all of these that are left. I think there's 3. Let's see. I know that we have some silver stuffs. Let's see. 036. What's that going to be? Ionia. RS. $89 start. Lion on the reverse. Star in the field. Nice pickup RS. Let's see. 013. $119 start for this VG Roman Republic Denarius from 49 BC. Isn't 49 the year that Julius crossed the Rubicon, maybe? Or am I totally mixing that up? Yeah, it is. What did he say? Yeah, there's a famous kind of saying, like, he throughout multiple like parts of like I've just kind of like learned this, like throughout multiple parts of like Caesar's campaign and even his life. Yeah, the die has been cast. What is it? It's Julia Yictiest or something like that. Julia Yictiest. Right? It's something like that. But it's like but it's the die has been cast. Et tu brute. Wiki. There's a bunch of little nuggets that get tossed around a bunch. Okay, 289 start on this. $330 to 280 Lucania pizza piece. Sorcerer's in the lead. Let's see. I just put these guys in. 045. Nice pickup, Sorcerer. Okay, 150 start. This is a Gorian the Third. NGC XF Antonianus. The die has been cast. Sadly, I don't think that's referring to a coin die as much as it's referring to like a gambling die, or chance die. Philip the Arab, also a $150 start. This is an NGCAU, about uncirculated. Okay, we have some Sesterci. This is a Trajan Cistercius. Oh no, what did I do? Well, I think we might be tapering off on some of the graded stuff. Okay. Are there any... Well, not going to buck and go any more ancients, but we'll buck and go this. 1964 Morelos peso. Silver Mexican piece. 41. At $1. Man, okay. Actually, patina liquor, that's crazy. No more buck and goes today. That's actually wild. No buck and goes. That's buck and go privileges have been revoked for today. $12 start. Victorinus, Antonianus. No more buck and goes. You and all the other 34 people beg offer. What are y'all doing? This is crazy. I can't. I guess I can't look away. I can't. Everybody's sleeping. I'm sleeping. Okay. $36 on the Cistercius. This one should bid up a bit, but it might not actually today. We might not. We might reserve some things. Patina liquor. You gained an hour. We gained an hour. Patina liquor. We didn't lose it. It's not an excuse. It's not an excuse for this one. This is a good time change. Okay. Let's see. Fucking Cistercius. Greek coins. Let's see what Greek coins. A lot of my Greek coins I was just gonna set to buck and go, so we're not gonna run some of those because I don't have them priced out. Like some of those 85s, we're probably just not gonna run today. No one, but I might have because I have not priced them. Thracian issue. We have Apollo on the reverse. We can look through them. I can work that way. Nice pickup, patina liquor. Okay. This is an 1806 Kreuzer, $12 start. It's probably a denarius. Yeah, it's a denarius. An MGC VF. $17.48 French centime, $19 start. Or $17.98. $17.98 French centime. Capers is in the lead. Civil War tokens. Sorcerer, if you type in Civil War, it would show anything that we have that's Civil War token, related. $19 start on this 1884 Bolivian medal. And then we should have a lot of Civil War tokens on the eBay. So if you're interested in one of those, pretty close to the price, I can usually knock off around 10%, usually a little more. So if there's anything like that you're interested in, I can pull it out and run it on Whatnot for the 10%-ish. 10% usually plus-ish discount, with maybe very few exceptions to that. But generally I can do 10% plus. Okay. Barber Quarter, 1916 Denver Mint. Full rims, even some detail in the wreath, in the laurel wreath. $14 start on this Ilkins dirham. Islamic silver coin from the 14th century. Oh, 153. No bids. All right, I'm gonna run one more coin. If there are any requests, let me know. If not, I'm gonna just kind of slow down. '14th century carts of Herat, silver dirham. Capers is in the lead. Nice pickup. I don't know if we were interested in this scenario, so I'll run it 150 start on the max minus and VF. He has a very pronounced chin. So it's going to be WX96. I'm going to show you an example of one of the jetons that we have. This is a Spanish Netherlands bronze jeton that will start for 19 from 1580. A lion, it looks like, on the reverse. And I think Lawson's going to pick this one up at the start. This is pretty cool. They call that a dolphin? Definitely. I don't know what Gabe was doing. That's definitely not a dolphin. You call it? Gabe's never been to SeaWorld. Gabe's never been to the Gulf Coast. Gabe's never seen a dolphin is what that means. I've seen one up close. I've seen one go up close. Gabe's from when you let the man from Pennsylvania ID fish coins. Apparently they don't have dolphins there. This is a pretty one. You have a bunch of people in the chat sticking up for you. Or maybe just UC Drock. Okay. $29 start on this bronze jeton. 704. $29 start, 60 to 82. We have a lamb or a ram on top of that one. I'm going to see how this one goes. The dolphin should probably be a bit more of a premium coin. I don't think I want to sell it if it's going to go for the start bid that I have. So it might just come up a different day. Because the last two jetons went for the start bid. Okay, $12 start on this Tetricus the First Antonianus. From 271 to 274 AD. All right, if there are any requests, let me know. Happy to get to them. Otherwise, we'll slow down considerably, which is a little alarming. Okay, $26 start on this Abbasid dirham. Islamic silver dirham. Sorcerer Stan is in the lead. Any mint name on this? Mandanat Salim. Mandanat Salim. Baghdad. King George medal. Okay, I'm not seeing. It's gonna be on the desk here. So like, if we want to see medals, I can like run medals. Like they're all quite affordable, but I don't see that one. 38. Okay, it's probably just buried under something at the moment. We'll run a few medals. If not, it might show up next time. It might not. 1906. Large bronze Argentine medal. It's true. It will be found at some point. Okay. Stay away from that. Okay. We'll just work on cleaning off the desk. Duration Mesambria. Let's pull them out. Okay. We'll do a $24 start. Roman Empire. Let's see, I'm looking at a Roman Republic in 4A denarius. BSUs, I don't want to sell any more of this for $1. We've currently had 3 coins go buck and go to $1. One out of that group. I just don't have it priced well enough to like, because it's all just set to like buck and go. So there are like a lot of people, I think, or multiple people at least, wanting raw ancients. I'd pick it out, but I just don't have it priced right now. I need at least 2 people kind of knowing what they're looking at. I don't think I have 2 people today. But on Thursday, we will have some good stuff. I don't think we have any NGC Tibera stone. Oh, no. Okay, let's see. Sambria. Sure, fucks up. $49 start. Athena on the reverse. Duration bronze. This one's a bit larger. Also that same design. Athena on the reverse. 2-2. Tiffany's in the lead at 58.65. Nice pickup. Philip II. Macedon. Here. I think that one was still going. It's not still going. Starting at 50. Oh, I think the control mark that we have is a bow on this one. I think it's kind of cool. Yeah, I can if there's anything specific that you're interested in BSU, like, let me know the SKU on what you want. I'm not going to pick out of it on random though. And then if it's like if it looks like it's more esoteric, like I know that like there was like a Caligula or something in that same group. So like I'm not gonna, if it looks like it's kind of rare or something, I'm probably not gonna touch it. Nice pick up, Tiffany. So this is the coin that we're looking for. Aeolus. I'll start this for 9. Oh, this is, never mind. This is 1801. That's 19. Okay, yeah. I thought I was running the wrong one at first. We went 1901. Nice pickup, UC. Okay, yeah, Sicilian coin. I don't think I can buck and go a Sicilian today. Or a Syracuse. But this is the coin in question. Okay, 9515. Some more Masonic coins. Let's see, last year we had, I think you and Ciron love these. And our other fellow Masons. Glass Druid is currently in the lead. And the Masonic Temple piece. 44. Someone had asked about this. $34 start on this 1918 French metal. This is your brand. Sorcerer's Stand. No love for them. Nice pickup. Nice pickup. Okay. Let's see. If there are any more requests, let me know. If not, I'm just kind of throwing this on my desk here and go like that. So, 709. $12 start on the 6 Kreuzers from 1800. Oh, that's interesting. Yes, I didn't really. Very, very interesting. Okay. And $19 start on this jeton. 1791. Last Druid. 9517. $17.94 Masonic Lodge Conjure token. Nice brown patina to this. 1219. Nice pickup last Druid. Western Han cash coin from 200 to 180 BC. Let's see. The Titus. So we can pull it out. $44 start, and this cost out of the second. Sasanian Dram. Posthumous is in the lead. Titus. I think the only Titus that we have is going to be a Roman Republican denarius, where the Titus is like a money, or it's not the Emperor Titus, I think. Unless I'm really mistaken, or if there's something we can see that I'm not aware of. But I think it's going to be a Roman Republican denarius. Let's see. 0329. I think there were a total of 20 of them last Druid. Oh, this is really cool. Capers is in the lead. Beehive on this French jeton. Nice pickup Capers. This is your favorite one. I love it. It's like, wow, it's just like so great to like gonna get off your phone for a few hours and like walk outside. It's just like a perfect time of day to do that. There's some the tactics will come in really hard. Gapers. 5621. We'll run a tram next. Six. Cilician Armenian tram. $29 start. $12. 29. AB 56. $17 start on this Western Han Chinese cash coin. We're on a big bar next. Big silver ancient Indian bar. Let's see. 0302. $99 start on this ancient Indian bar money. So yeah, 040325. $19 start. Oh, we have another pope. Or bishop, at least. I don't know. 1691. Nice pickup papers. Celtic Quinarius. See the face of Roma. It's a pretty artistic portrait of Roma. Patina Liquors in the lead. Yeah, nice style to it. There's a lot worse coins out there. Hadrian Ass, $36 start. Out to the quarter bar. BSUs, I wonder why that, I guess just Bust muted it. Because that's a very profane word. A very suggestive and profane word that is. Oh, 404. I'm seeing, I think, a confused Gabe. I'm not sure what I'm looking at. Or maybe a laughing Gabe?
No. My brain's so close up.
I'm seeing a cooked Gabe. You had... Oh, no, that's so bad. Did you write it on your phone or my phone? Remember that happened last summer. Galleon is in the lead.
Oh, no. It probably wasn't on work. It's probably fine up like
Yeah, fine, yeah. I remember I told you to write it down at one point, remember?
that.
That's a long whiles back. Tetricus the First, Antonianus, $12 start. And then, let's see. Did you get it? Nice. Did you write it down? Let's write it down. Awesome. Yay. Were you like time blocked out? I don't think we were in this one. Oh man. Gabe's pushing limits. What if you sent it into a 3-year lockout? We'll be buying lots of books for Gabe. We're taking them to the public library. Okay, $29 start. That's 1900 French metal. This is huge. Here's a slab and reference to it. Paperboy is in the lead. Beautiful. Riverstone. HTC, nice win. Let's find that one. $115. $19 start on this octagonal jeton. 19. No bids on that. I'm really surprised. But that was going to be a really awesome. $27.03. $29 start on this 1705 copper jeton. Oh, there. Wait, this is a trade, not a. Never mind. Nice. Pick up Flash Druid. 27. Then 27.5. $16.78. Big offers in the lead. French jeton. Nemesis. Okay. I don't know. Last Druid or Siron could probably tell me. This looks Masonic to me. Might not be, but I think it's kind of an interesting little thing there. This is Union Workers of Mutual Aid. This is a 20th century Bolivian medal that will sort for 19. Yeah, obverse is very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Sorcerer Stand. $37.050. 1914 French silver medal with some, like an old collector's flip. Has some provenance back to 1988, it looks like, according to the flip. So you might be able to find, because I see lot 722, May 1st, 1988. But silver 1914 medal. Commemorating the reincorporation of the Alsace. Sorcerer Stand with some cool provenance to hunt. That's cool, Riverstone. $1968 German States Thaler. 1768 German States Bavarian Thaler. I'm not going to take this out of the flip. Nice proof. $39 start on this Maltese 5 Leary proof. It's 2011. $304. $44 start on this River Salvage half real. One is usually like it is very much a demand thing. The 404 to 393 hours are usually like just more attractive, or the 440 to 404, but they're usually more attractive with the larger plans. It's like I think one reason for it. $24 start, 1914 French metal. 1914 larger bronze French metal. Gallia. Okay, no bids on that. If there are any requests, let me know. Guess we'll take a break. $95.16. $17.94. Masonic Temple token. I think that is it this one maybe? The token, the metals should be, I think, probably a bit more. Like they should, most of them should receive more than one bid. I think I'll let Gabe sell the metals at some other future show. I think I'm gonna hold back on them. So we'll see that sometime later. Because if I was gonna sell them, like I just would like to sell them all, but I wouldn't mind if they went at the start bid there. But now I'm gonna sell a silver one at the start bid, and then like some of the nicer ones. Like if I don't want to get cherry picked at the start bid, I'd rather just sell them all. But I think Gabe sells them very well, so Gabe will have those a little later. $96, $46. $46.02. Okay. Low start, $34 start. $17.90. 1/4 Kronenthaler. This is something that should bid up quite a bit, but Oklahoma Stacks might pick it up where it is, and that he does. Nice win. Let's see, Spanish coins. I don't think that we have anything Spanish. That's a very nice win. Very nice win. Okay. Let's see if there are any real requests. Let me know. Otherwise, I can show some of the graded coins maybe. No Judean silver. Nemesis, if that's a metal, we'll probably just hold off to a later date for it. So I thought I had put like the start bids on the metals to be kind of like cheap enough to make sure I kind of like sold them all. But that was not the case, I think. We might. 1202 is not there. I'm gonna, let's see. Yeah, I think we'll just wait on it. It's kind of in a mess. If it's on the top, is it 52? 52, that's on the top. 39. Because there's just a lot of them. $41. Maybe near the end, I might look through them a little harder, but I don't want to go through them all at the moment. Just gonna clean off the desk and we'll see where we're at. It's a Beristan Hemidram, 8th century silver piece. I don't think we have any inexpensive saltwater coins. Daffy. Okay, let's see. It does not look like we have any more silver jetons. I don't think we do. Cam Niskiri's choice VF, I think we're starting that at 250. Yes, be sure to save Christian's sale this weekend. It's gonna be a banger. He has his very good material in California. Cam Niskiri's the 5th choice VF Tetradram. Some nice light toning on the obverse. Nice pickup, Tiffany. They're great. They're great coins. $622. $29 start on the Cilician Armenian tram. Jonathan Baffy's in the lead. 12.50. Nice pickup. $12.15. $17 start on this ancient Chinese Western Han cash coin. Mint Matters is in the lead. Nice win. Okay, let's see. Pull this out. Llama emojis. 14. Is that an Ilkins Durham? That's what I thought it would have been. Oh, AD 44. Let's see. No, I don't. I am all powerful. What is that going to do? 44. Oh, it's lead token. Okay, here we go. Got it. 44, 1403. Lead token. I'm not going to take it out of the flip. $17 start from Burma. Big Poppy at 19. Dublin. Gabe, what do you think about Dublin Mint silver pennies? Gabe said no. We do not have any. Big Poppy at 19. We have some of this larger. Here's in a Q. 04, 05, 06. 1732 a Q. Minted under Louis the 15th. $100 start. Six. All right. So yes, we can see a cob. Imperator, we're doing well. We're good over here. They're really gonna start at 400. I can start like maybe one of them at 350 today. But if there's no interest in them, there's no worries. We might sell them a little bit this week on Whatnot and then move them to eBay after that. So eBay's, I think, pretty strong on them. Mint Matters is in the lead. $19 start on the 17th century farthing token. From the United Kingdom. Okay. If there are any requests, let me know in the next few minutes. We might run a few graded coins and then we'll call it a day, I think. No 1 real cobs. Like they're all 8s. All of the cobs that we have are 8s. Claudius Gothicus, except for we have a few like half real cobs. But all of the good ones are 8s. That we just got in. Roman Republic. Let's see if I can pick it out. Claudius Gothicus. We're on the 4A Roman Republic denarius. Starting at 79. 4A Roman Republic denarius. Cornucopia with some arrows. Nice pickup. I might have some raw ones. Oh, I just put these guys in. Let's see. We have an El Cazador, or 2 El Caz maybe. $59 starting scoring the 3rd. Antonianus. Eternitas on the reverse. holding a globe. Sorcerer Stan, Oklahoma. Any more British farthings? Yes, we should, Riverstone. There should be a lot in here. I think we have 4 Gordians today. They're all pretty nice. Like, I think this is nicer than the last one. Nice pickup, Sorcerer. And then we'll run a 0106. '90 BC Roman Republic. Denarius. Voted last week, so good. 90 BC Roman Republic Denarius. Oh, right, today is voting day. I wonder, I think there's been big talk on a few of the elections, especially some of the mayor elections, mayoral elections. Okay. 1st century BC Thracian bronze. Head of Dionysius. Dionysus on the obverse, with Apollo standing on the reverse. Mamdani and Cuomo. It's the New York mayoral. I wonder how that one will end up. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we'll run the other 2. William the Third. I don't know, I should check the reverses. I think that one was a little better for reverse. We won't be running that one today. That's probably the secular games reverse. Of that last one, and then I think this is also a turn of test. So we'll run this one. Bad Goat is in the lead. Nice pickup. This is one of the cheap owls that we have today. And then we'll probably kind of find a stopping place in the next 10 minutes or so, I'm thinking. 220. We have a few Chinese coins, no banknotes today, though. 220 start. We can do some of the British farthings. Nemesis, that last Gordian I'm not going to run today. I think the reverse might be a bit of a better type, so I'm going to check it before running that one. Yeah, the only one that we have left was one that already ran. Here's a Han Dynasty, Western Han Dynasty cache. Yeah, no problem. It would be sometime next week if we ran it again. But it might be on its way to get graded, or it might be on the eBay with kind of equal probabilities. It was a Secular Games reverse. I'm not sure which one of them it was. 9411. It had Secularis on it, so it might not. Possible it isn't, but I was just reading the legend. I was like, oh, this might be something I want to keep for the moment. Okay. Yeah, I can show it. I'm not going to run it, though. So yeah, if we have more interest in... I'll run one more farthing out of this group. $19 start here, 1664. Riverstone. Alright, let's see. Run some crazy ones. If there are any requests, let me know. Otherwise, we'll just pick out a few coins at random and call it a day. We can run. I'll pick one out, but it could be pretty rich because I think someone was looking for like. Okay, that's good. I'm still gonna hold off and check it. Um, 09. Sure. Well, this is an 8 that we have. These are going to start at 400. One, 6, 34. SK in the lead on this one. 8 Real Cobb. Okay, the tape ripper is at it. Okay. We'll run one more and then I'll find a half. The 301. Jack the Ripper. We're 4 days past that. We're 4 days past that. $49 start. Philip V, half Real Cobb from Peru. Okay. Do not be alarmed. And then there's the LCAS as well. There might be another LCAS, but let's pick out maybe one or two of these more to run. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Huh? Win them all? Yeah. Well, the paper? Is that what you're talking about? Or what?
No.
Oh, then I'm messing it? Huh? Fidelity? Wait, what? Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at. Wait, 8. Oh, so that was just now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just now.
Smeller LCAS. No, it's the only LCAS that we have are going to be the 8s. Gabe just told me to sell as many of these as we wanted. I thought they were going to be interesting to do it, but Gabe said rip them. So if there's interest in it, Gabe said rip them. Because they're cool. We bought one group of them. We won't be buying like them as opportunistically. Rip like a fart. In church. Why did we Don, what is the church association? Let's see. There's some 1622s. We run 1634s on. So I'll sort them. So we run some 1634s. I agree. No, like. This one is very saltwatery. Let's see. This is probably one of the nicer ones. 1622. This one's a 9. SK in the lead. I'll run an Kaz after this. $200 start on the Kaz. All the church farts. I'm actually not. I don't think I'll forget that. Church farts. Okay, wait. The 2 on the left look like. So we have. We'll show these off first. So 1634. 3/8. And he have full 26 grams. We'll see what. Let me see. So 25 grams is the most that I see. This one's 22.2. There's a 24.9. The 24.9 is going to be I think, the heaviest. Much on the right. And there's a 23.6. 032. I know, Don. I don't. You know the choice. You kill him. You're right. That's a piece of bad for this. To be laughing at this. Okay. No 1715 alive. No 17, like, yeah, no 1715. Okay. What, is this top slab or this one alive? This is a El Cazador. I just moved it. Was it a shipwreck or a like an 8 real? The El Caz. This one? I thought I had another El Caz. I'm not sure where I put it. I might have actually sold it. Okay. 2 El Caz. 200 is where we're starting the El Cazes. Let me see. I might. 112. Okay, let's start it for 179. I'll run one of them at this price. I won't run both of them though. Nice Greek bronze laying around close. Oh, is that Pontus Amethyst in here? This is an NGC fine Pontus Amethyst that will start for 69 under Mithridates the 6th. Sword and sheath. Put an Ares. 350 BC Thracian bronze from a little more esoteric of the city. I think we have a dog on the reverse, which is kind of sick. Okay, I'll stop running Greeks. Dogs are an invention of the medieval times. Let's see. No, they just all lived in Egypt. They all lived in Egypt. No Atoshus. Oh. They all lived in Egypt. This is pretty toning on it. NGC XF. $300 start. Maybe they originated in Asia, and then they found, man, it's pretty. They found asylum in Egypt. Okay. Hang around for a few seconds, I guess. Salt and pepper and H. Exit, yeah, I know. 193. 114 start. NGC Egypt. We had some earlier, some Alexandrian stuff. I'm not sure if we have any more Egypts. Or actually, I don't know if we had any Alexandrian. Because I'm thinking of Syrian, maybe. Of this. It's a Macronus and XF. 0912. Okay, we'll run a few more coin. Well, I'll run this. If this doesn't get a bid, this will be the last coin, or the HTCs will be the last one. And then we'll call it from there. We will be ending. It'll be 6 o'clock sharp if we go to that long. -112. Saltwater damage is 8 reals. Okay. Oh, this is an LCAS. LCAS, 8 reals. Run the Roman. 144. Okay, $200 start on the Maximian and MS. Let's see if I can find any more $29 starts. 134. Galleonus, $29 start. Oh, this is a nice Zoo reverse, Zoo series. One, 6, 22. 5, 32. $3.99 start on the shipwreck or the sea salvage Cobb. Let's see. AB 87. What is ABA 705? Let's see. We have some of these. Forgot to run these. I should have. $34 start. Zoos are really cheap. Roman Provincial Tetradrachm from Antioch. Claudius II. Claudius Gothicus Antonianus. Okay. Be here a max of 7 more minutes. 052. Italian Grosso. I don't think we have any Italian Grossos today, Mr. Cloud. Yeah, there are going to be. Ooh, Christian will have some, though. It'd be a fun auction to participate in. Okay, let's see. Let's see Diocletian. Any last-second requests, let me know. Otherwise, we are going to raid. We'll raid Peter. 123B, man. Thank you, Jonathan Baffy. Big Poppy. Baffy. Okay. Great. We all have very, very cool. Jonathan Baffy will eat that up. All right. Y'all have a great night. We're going to go raid Peter. CK, what tetragram? What is this? Which tetragram, CK? Okay, I'll give you a few seconds. Otherwise, we're going to go raid Peter. Okay. The Macronus? Oh, my goodness. Okay. $150 start on this, and then we're going to raid Peter. Roman Provincial. I think Tiffany would have loved this if I had found it. Okay, I shouldn't have run that. We're going to go raid Peter.